get any listings in this for guys that do wet works for you?
What do you mean, like plumbing? Are your pipes alright?
No, I don't mean plumbing and my pipes are fine. No, I mean like wet works.
Oh, do you mean like swimming? Like swimming instructors or like swimming baths or something like that? Or...
You've had this coming since day one. Hitman Absolution is a game where you play the world's most recognisable 6 foot tall, bald assassin. In fact, everyone in the game knows what you look like. There's guys walking about being like, oh, I've heard there's this hitman cutting about and he's bald and he's 6 foot tall. And you think, how come the world's best assassin is also as well known as Eddie Murphy?
Where have I seen him before?
I mean, if I was Agent 47, first thing I'd do would be to fucking buy a weave or something, because then they're going to be like, aye, that guy's 6 foot tall, but he's got brown hair, really nice Des O'Connor style brown hair, so it's definitely not him. Let's get the next guy. And it doesn't really matter anyway, because it turns out most of the guys that you steal the costumes from seem to be 6 foot tall bald guys anyway. It's a world full of Ross Kemps. More often than not, it's really a game where you dress up Agent 47 and you have him wander about in silly situations, and then suddenly somehow you've managed to kill some guys and you're not quite sure how you've done it, but you have done it and there's a cutscene to prove it and you get a wee achievement. So I mean, you obviously have killed somebody. You're less likely now to complete a whole level in your classic suit, because really they've made it too easy to play it otherwise, to just knock out someone. You'll always find someone in a level standing on their own for a couple of minutes just looking the wrong way, whether they're having a wee piss in a tree or they're just looking at a window. You will find someone who you can steal the clothes of and you can dump them in a bin, and that's you sorted. And maybe it makes it a wee bit too easy, and that's coming from a guy like me who has severe difficulties doing anything properly in a Hitman game other than just killing everything that moves. The story in Hitman Absolution is, for me, a wee bit weak. I'm not that bothered about great big conspiracies and twists that I see coming a mile away, because I just want to be outwitting the enemies. That's the point of Hitman. It's meant to be, it's like a puzzle game. It's like Portal. It's a puzzle game, a beautiful, twisted, dark puzzle game where every objective ends up with you killing somebody. Whether you're killing them because you've poisoned them or made them piss on an electric wire, things like that. But for me, making all the great things about Hitman subservient to a kind of boring story, and not only that, story doesn't take very long, full of caricatures and kind of characters you feel like you've killed 100 times before, didn't really interest me. And it's not bad, don't get me wrong, there's tons of other shite games out there with far worse stories, but in Hitman, you expect better, you expect quality, and maybe that's what's missing for this game, just that wee spark, that wee bit of quality. Anyway, let's get this top off. I suppose the big problem a lot of people have had with Hitman, and I didn't really have them to the same degree because I've enjoyed Hitman Absolution for the most part, is the wee things they've done to try and make the game a wee bit easier for guys like me. Things like they've brought in Instinct mode, which, similar to Batman's Detective Vision in the Arkham series, kind of allows Agent 47 to kind of see where guards are, see their patrol routes, and kind of gives you wee hints about your surroundings. It's not something you have to use, it's not integral to the game. It even allows you to do kind of a slow motion kind of shooting mode, which means you can take out 3 or more guards at a time, which doesn't seem to be essential, but what's important about it when you're playing it is it's not integral. It's like when you're raking through your dad's drawer and you find these vibrator. You don't have to use it yourself, you don't have to post the pictures on Facebook. You can, if you do, send me a link. There's other wee problems with it though. I mean, the level design, they're very short levels. It's almost like a portable game ported onto a Big Daddy console, because you've got some levels that last you 5 minutes and you think, well, alright, that was fun, but that was a whole level. There's a whole level in this game where Hitman gets a suit. And I don't mean, oh, you mean he kills some guys and gets a suit? I mean, no, he goes to his tailor and gets a suit, and that's a whole chapter of this game. There's only 20 chapters in the game, and one of the chapters is visiting Tommy the tailor, and he's like, I made you this suit, and you put it on, and you walk out, and that's a level. So there you go, Hitman Absolution. Not brilliant, not bad, just good, solid fun. No one's going to be talking about Hitman Absolution in a few years saying, God, where were you when Hitman Absolution came out? because it's just not that spectacular. Good fun, you'll enjoy it, you'll play it over a weekend, you'll think, that was good. But there won't be many of you that will go back to it, that will want to try it again and again. And that was always the magic with Hitman. It was those hours you'd put into just one level, one beautiful level, so that everything would go perfectly right, so they'd never know you were there. They would never find the trail of corpses. And you won't get that with this game, just because it's not quite there. Maybe it's a bit too modern, maybe they've updated everything a bit too much. I enjoyed it, but just no enough. Anyway, let's get this boy hidden, and then I'm going to go to his mom's birthday party. Game over, Joe.